Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is day 5 driving. We're not in Utah yet. Man, no, I'm not tired at all. This is driving in Idaho. And so far, we have checked one thing off our bucket list, which is to see a tumbleweed going across the road. And we have seen 3 so far. 1 in Montana, 2 in the last 5 minutes. Pretty exciting. So we will check back later.
Idaho Falls was cold and windy that day, but it didn't stop us from exploring. It was just nice to know that we were only 13 hours away from our final destination and still had several days to make our way there before I had to fly home. At first glance, the falls look like all the falls I've seen before. Beautiful, mesmerizing, powerful, yet calming. Then I learned more about them. Within the falls are turbines that use the force of the water, aka hydropower, to create electricity, which supplies a good portion of the city's electricity. Then we went to explore a Japanese garden that was a short walk from the falls. A kind lady earlier that morning told us the story of the garden. Potato farmers from Idaho went to Japan and taught their farmers how to grow potatoes in their unique soil. As a thank you, the Japanese traveled to Idaho Falls, built this garden for them, and taught them how to maintain it.
Hi. Hello. Thanks for welcoming us to your neighborhood. Oh, okay.
We hit the road again, this time heading to Salt Lake City, Utah. Only 3 hours of driving. Kind of refreshing, considering the average 12 to 14 hour days. When we got to the city, we squeezed our way into a parking ramp and wasted no time exploring downtown.
We are walking downtown Salt Lake City.
Austin found an amazing coffee place that had some of the best espresso I've ever had. We explored the mall, the Capitol building, and then drove outside of town to a hiking trail that took us up to the top of a mountain where we could see the entire city.
Finally doing our first hike on this trek. Hiking up to this mountain right here, to the top of it, to see all of Salt Lake City. Should be pretty fun. Around here, just some Utah tundra. Yeah, stay tuned. You can ignore the heavy breathing. Try as you may. But this is a beautiful, very steep trail up.
back to the truck. We went back and forth trying to decide whether or not it would be worth a 3-hour detour to visit the Great Salt Lake Plains of Utah, and finally thought, when in Rome. So we found a campground just outside of Utah in Wendover, Nevada. We drove through the Salt Lake Plains on the way there. Once we arrived, we set up camp and made some good grub on the Blackstone.
Did you try calling me?
I did. We are officially self-sustained. We got food grilling. Say hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Yeah, mix some burgers. We got our propane fire with a trip hazard right here, apparently. Entrance to the RTT. Food and everything. Swing back around. Not too shabby. After an extended time by the fire, we turned in for the night, excited to explore the Salt Lake Plains first thing in the morning.